So from the previous video, we have this two linear systems, one linear system, two equations, linear equations, and we need to find the point of intersection, so we need to solve it. So we need to find the x and the y value that make the left side equals the right side, and there's only one solution. So if I want to use substitution, then I have a choice to make, and I need to figure out which variable I'm going to substitute. And let's see. If I try to isolate x, can I isolate x and move this 2 over and I'll divide both by 2? That will work out okay. If I try to isolate for this y, I will move the 2x over there, and then I have to divide both sides by 4, and it will be 2 divided by 4. It's 1/2. It's a fraction. There's no problem with it, but most people try to avoid the fractions. If I try to isolate for this x, I move the 4 over and then divide both by 3. 6 divided by 3 is okay, but 4 divided by 3 was not going to work out nicely, so that's not a good choice. And lastly, if I want to isolate for this y, I take the 3 over and divide by 4, and that won't work out very nicely either. So as you can see, you always have a choice of which one to isolate, and all will work, but some will be nicer than others. So in this case, I don't really have much of a choice. I really need to do this one. So before I start, I'm going to isolate this x. So 2x is equal to 2 plus 4y. And then divide both sides by 2. And I get that x is equal to 1 plus 2y. So, and that's where I got to my bill and my coins, right? I know that the value of x is equal to 1 plus 2y. So what I'll do is I'm going to replace that x right there for 1 plus 2y. And here's how we do it. So we have 3 bracket, my x is 1 plus 2y. 1 plus 2y. And then I'll just copy the rest. Plus 4y equals 6. Okay, so we'll multiply this inside. 3 plus 6y plus 4y equals 6. Now I'm going to have 10 y's on this side. 10 y's, it's going to be equal to 6, take away 3. 6 minus 3. And now I get that I will divide both sides by 10. And I get that y is equal to 6 minus 3 is just 3 over 10. Okay, so I got a fraction for an answer. Is that a problem? Well, it's inconvenient, but let's work it out. So now I need to figure out what my x is, and I need to plug it back over here. So my x is equal to 1 plus 2 times y, and my y is 3 over 10. That's okay. So x is equal to 1 plus, this is 6 over 10, or if I simplify it, the 2 and the 5 divide both by 2, and that's a 1 and a 5, so this is 3 over 5. If not, you would have gotten 6 over 10, and then you reduce it down to 3 over 5. Now to add 3 and 5, this just becomes, well, this is 5 over 5, which means that x is equal to 8 over 5. So if I had been trying to do this graphing, I would have gotten to a point that would be impossible for me to actually read. But by doing algebra, I got my answer. That the point of intersection is my x goes first, so it's 8 over 5 and 3 over 10. So that was a nice complicated one. What about an easier one? This one has y is equal to minus 2x minus 4 and y is equal to 3x minus 9, which means that they've already been isolated. So actually I can substitute this there or this here without doing much work. So I'm just going to take this one and I'm going to do 3x minus 9 instead. So I'm just going to go straight to 3x minus 9 is equal to minus 2x minus 4. And now I will bring the x over this side. 3x plus 2x and minus 4 plus 9. That's 5x is equal to 5, which we're going to skip one little step, divide both sides by 5, and x is equal to 1. I have my x, now I need to find my y. So from here, my y is equal to 3 times 1 minus 9, and that's just 3 minus 9. So y is equal to 3 minus 9 is minus 6. So that worked out nicely. Let's just check in our heads if it works out. So x is equal to 1, y is equal to minus 6, so minus 6. Minus 2 times 1 is minus 2, minus 2 minus 4 is minus 6. That works. And in this case, minus 6 is here, and this is 3 times 1 is 3. 3 minus 9 is minus 6. So both of them check informally. Could have done that formula too. Therefore, the point of intersection is indeed 1 and minus 6. If this was describing an actual word problem or something, then my point of intersection would be 1 and 6, but the x would be representing that, I don't know, whatever the problem is, but my last statement, if it's just algebra, will look like this, and if it's a word problem, it would actually be a word answer. Great.